Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Automate with Piyush. In this video, I am going to explain the process industrial plants which is available on botsDNA website. This particular project helps it requires you to extract data from a website for three different plants. Plant 1, plant 2 and plant 3, and each plant have a equipment type, belts, tanks and ovens. We are expected to create multiple Excel files with a specific Excel structure having this data within that. So if I just click on this file, it will provide us with the master XLSX that has the required structure. Let me just open that. So here the file is open. As you can see, there are 6 columns available: name, label, type, status, speed, and temperature. And here, for now, let's say plants and belts. These are just 3 columns: name, speed, and status. We expect a workbook to be created in which, for this belts one, name, speed, and status value would be populated same as in this particular column groups. No more than that. Okay, and the other columns will remain blank. Now, let me show you the code how you can develop this. So we have got 3 plants with us: plant 1, 2, and 3. So first, I'm using a use application browser to make sure the browser is open. Here I have set the close setting as if opened by the browser and open as if not open. And make sure that window size is maximized. Then I'm using a for each loop to iterate over all the 3 plants, plant 1, 2, and 3. And to identify them, I have given an array having double quotes. I have given the names as 1, 2, and 3. Now, first action will be to select the plant. So here I have used a select item for that, and I am giving as the item that I want to select plant 1, 2, or 3. Similarly, here for the equipment type, I have used the select item, and I have simply select the belts from it first, and then I have invoked a XAML called extract belts data.xaml. So let's go inside it and see what we are doing. So again, I have used use application browser to make sure the browser is open. Here I'm not going to close the browser because once this extraction is done, we need to extract for other equipment types also. But I have set the open as if not open. Okay. Then here comes the assign. In this, I am bringing an argument like this balance rate I want to extract for which plant. Okay. This value I can remove. This was for only for testing. Now here I am just modifying this argument in string plant type with plant plus your argument plus underscore belts. So this will denote that, like let's say this is for plant 1, so it will say plant 1 underscore belts, same as this title. And this particular logic will be following for all the equipment types and all the different plants. Now our data is loaded. Now I'm just extracting the data table. Here thing that you should be looking out for is selector. In selector I have used an argument, or I would say an attribute called id, which equals to the in string plant type. So here it would be written like plant 1 underscore bells at the runtime. Similarly, plant 2 underscore bells and plant 3 underscore bells. This helps this extract data table to identify the table that it is extracting right now. Now once I extract this, I will have this complete data table with me with the same structure, but I need three more columns in me. Like here, I have got name, speed, and status, but in the requirement file, there are total six columns. So I will add the remaining missing ones: label, type, and temperature. All three columns add string data type. And then simply to make sure the structure is same as what is requested in the master one, I am simply using a filtered data table, and in the output column I am just restructuring the column positions so it matches the master file. The same logic we are using for all the equipment types, be it tanks, belts, and ovens. Let's go through them. So once belts data is extracted as an argument type, I am bringing it outside and saving it in a DT belt data. Now, once belts are done, let's do for tanks. Same select item. I just copy paste the same activity and just select the different item to select from here. Then I'm using extract tanks data. Entire structure, everything is same as the belts one. Only differences in the plant type, instead of now underscore belts, I have got underscore tanks. Here, if we check the selector, there is a slight change in the column names. A name. Here it is name, label, and type. And there we had name, speed, and status. So that will change, else everything will remain same. So these column headers are being named under here A name. Then once again data is extracted, I just replace the columns which are missing from the table. So in this scenario, I've got name, label, and type. So I will add the columns status, speed, and temperature. And then again, use filter data table to make sure everything remains in the same column position as the initial one. Then once again, finally I have got ovens. So same structure, selected, and then extract data table. Here also, I have got the plant underscore ovens. I'm extracting it. As you might have guessed, but A name would have different column names, name and temperature. In ovens, we just have two columns. Let's see over here, name and temperature. So we will have to add four add data columns in this one, is unlike the three in others. So status, speed, label, and type. Then again, filter data table to make sure column structure is same as all others. Once this is done, this data is also being brought out in DT underscore belt ovens data. Finally, I have got all three data tables with me. So I'm writing it in three different workbooks. So basically I'm writing, in actual we are supposed to create nine workbooks, each data in a separate workbook itself. But for the sake of just development to make it easy, I'm creating three sheets within a workbook. The workbook would be named with the plant. So plant plus plant type would define one dot xlsx. That is plant one dot xlsx. Then sheet name, data table name, and mark the property with add headers. And you are done. For each within each loop, a workbook would be created, and within that workbook, we will get three sheets with the required data. So without wasting time, let's just run the automation and see how it works. So here bot has opened the plant one underscore belts. It must be extracting the data, and Then now it's tanks, ovens. Next, it's going to plant two belts, tanks, and then ovens. Similarly, now plant three belts, tanks, and ovens. With that done, it stopped. And here, if I just click on refresh and then open File Explorer, so my three workbooks are created. Let's just open any one of them to see the output is as how we expected. As you can see, the required columns, the value which are present on website are added, whereas the other columns are blank. Similarly for other two sheets. Hope you guys were able to understand how to develop this particular process. If for any doubts and queries, you can feel free to reach out to me in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And let me know if there is any other video you would like to be created and shared over my channel. Thank you. Thanks for watching.